Look, good people, we have had a slight interest in analog horror. We've dabbled, we've touched into the phenomenon, we've touched into Mandela Catalog, Vita Carnis. Like, we've seen some cool analog horrors. We have, and like we've kind of enjoyed them even when I didn't want to watch them. And today I bring you The Man in the Suit, an analog horror that we've actually watched before, but there's been a new installation in the series. And because I forgot the whole series pretty much, we're gonna watch it back today from start to finish. This is one of the biggest up and coming analog horrors. It's based on Godzilla, but it's in like an alternate universe. It's pretty freaking sick. This dude gets stuck in a suit and it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. The goal today is to watch the whole thing and to see if we can explain the lore in 10 minutes. Not just explain it in 10 minutes, explain it to the creator called Unknowingly. We're gonna try to explain the lore to him in 10 minutes or less and see if we're right or not. See if we got it on the money or if we're totally off. Let's hop into it, dude. First episode, Godzilla Suit Incident, 1954. What is he? Is he burning down a village here? Is this movie form or is this of what's to come? The person in the Gojira suit was unknown at the time, but the story the actor has with Gojira is odd. This is a photo of him in the suit. Here is another. He got the acting job of being and wearing the Gojira suit. So is he super big or is everything around him just super small? And the actor fell in love with it, all right? He loved his job. He was like, this suit is the greatest thing ever. He would wear the suit most of the time to the point that you never saw his actual face. Even when we take breaks, he would just wear the suit. The suit would sometimes heat up, but he didn't care. I'm still gonna be inside of it. Don't matter what time of day it is, bro. This is my suit. It was like if he was addicted to the suit. Like if it's calling his name. So everyone on set said, bro loved this suit. Bro never took the suit off. Bro loved who he was playing. He loved being in the Gojira suit, they call it, right? He would eat in it, he would take breaks in it. Doesn't matter if it got hot, he was the suit lover. It has gotten to the point where he brings the suit home even though we tell him not to. Oh God, I think he's making love to the suit. He wouldn't really speak a lot, but he would say that his name is Goji, basically the nickname we gave to the suit. The last time he was seen on set, he was acting in the suit until he just stopped. This is the photo that was taken. What do you mean until he just stopped? Several minutes later, he would start to walk and stop, yet again. His breathing was muffled, yet he was also breathing oddly. The director thought this was a joke, poking at him to get back in place, but he wouldn't budge. I think this is where the suit is starting to take him over. After 2 odd minutes of oddly breathing, he would tell people to check on him and to make sure he takes off the suit. This was the photo someone took before the person on the right saw what was inside. The man opened the costume to see that he was growling into the suit. Oh, that he was growing into the suit. His flesh would slowly rip away as he tried to open the pocket where actors would enter the suit. The suit was now his skin. All right. So he wore the suit for too long. Maybe because of the heat, I don't know. He just never took it off. The way he slept in it, his skin molded into the suit. He's now one. He's truly got that dog in him now. Somehow his body deformed to the point where he was filling the inside of the suit. This is what they expected. All right. They just suspected, it makes sense. Just a man in a suit, like, yeah, he's wearing a suit, bro. But it wasn't like that, was it? As his flesh expanded, it fills out the whole suit. Now he is Gojira. He is Goji. This is what they found. He has become the man in the suit. Okay, first episode done. We saw man obsessed with the suit. Man never wants to take the suit off. Sleeps in it, eats in it, pees in it, doodles in it. All the chemicals filled up from this nigga never taking the suit off. He has now become one. He is now truly Gojira. Are we all on pace there? Does that make sense? Let me know if I'm wrong. Y'all gotta make sure we're on the same page here, because if we're not, we're all fucking up. All right, this is the second one, Angurius suit incident. Not one, but two. One of the most terrifying creatures ever loosed on man. each a raging, unkillable horror, both on a rampage to stun your every sense. Gigantus, the fire monster, born to destroy each other, but first to destroy the world.
Here's motion picture adventure and excitement to stagger the imagination. The fantastic fire monsters.
Are these clips from real Godzilla movies? I'm not gonna lie, I have not seen a Godzilla movie from like the older ones at least. I've barely even seen the new ones. These are real clips from the movies though, right? Okay.
Raging out of the flaming bowels of hell. Mighty Gigantus, crushing whole cities in his wrath. And deadly Angurus, screaming its challenge of mortal combat.
Angurius.
The battle of the ages. Scenes and sights and sensations beyond any.
Godzilla vs. Angurius. They're tearing down the city in this next movie. The man in the Gojira suit still came along for the next movie. If they stopped and told anyone about the suit man, Toho would have been sued and ridiculed for keeping such a disgusting creation. So they decided to keep him out of the public eye so they could bank off the success of Gojira. All right, there's a suit incident happening. It's crazy, but if people find out, this company, Toho, might go down. All right, they might lose a lot of money. So let's not tell anybody, and let's keep filming these movies. Let's keep making this bank. We have the perfect person in the suit who could never come out. Let's keep bringing him back. We're gonna make 8 copies off of this, man. 8 movies. We're never gonna stop here, bro. This is a cash cow. Toho wanted to find out the ultimate cause for all of this. The man in the suit has been examined by private doctors. Doctors weren't really sure about the cause, saying it might be a pill, but they weren't certain. What they were certain about was the outcome. Whatever he took or had made his skin and flesh inflate in the inner suit, melting and fusing together. Somehow, the outside of the suit was now his skin. So they think he took drugs, right? They're thinking, I don't know what he took, but he's crazy. His bones were rearranged inside to match with the height of the suit. He can somehow feel the outer layer of the suit as if it was his own skin. So yeah, he's just Goji now, bro. He is Godzilla. It turned out that he could see out of the eye sockets of the suit, but his eyes were bloodshot. His eyes were bloodshot. Yeah, he's looking coked up. He might have taken a pill. He might have taken a pill, because this look like he tripping. He might have taken something. Cocaine? Please don't do cocaine. Cocaine ruin your brain. The name for the actor who plays Angurius is redacted. People on set noticed how he was odded out by the man in the suit. No one cared to tell him what happened and what he has become. The man in the Gojira suit was very cooperative. Even after losing his vocal cords, he could still make noises, like one of an animal. Everything would go great until the last scene they had to do, where they would both fight. Did he take it too seriously? I think that's what happens. I think he tries to kill him for real. I think he's like, you're really my enemy, bro. I'm really Godzilla. I'm really Gojira, and you're really my enemy. I really have to kill you, bro. I think he's gonna freaking slaughter him right here. Oh my, relax. Oh, he killed him. I think he bit into him, bro. I think he's really trying to kill the guy in the suit, bro. The man in the Gojira suit would chomp on the actor's head, making him bleed profusely. This was never part of the script. He thinks the enemies are really his enemies. The actor would yell painfully for help as the teeth clamped onto his head. Seconds later, the actor would stop moving. Dead. Dead. The man in the suit would protect the unconscious actor as he roared at anyone who came close to the unconscious actor. He said, "Don't touch him. He's my prey. This is my job to finish and my job to finish only?" The actor would awaken, shaken violently as he struggles to get up from the ground. The crew on set helped him up. Fearing the worst, they tried to take off the suit. It wouldn't budge. Okay, I'm remembering now. He becomes the suit too. A picture was somehow taken when the man in the suit roaring and protecting the unconscious actor. This is the picture. Well, this boy Gojira looking crazy, boy. He looking like... I don't know if he looks scary, though. He looks more sensual here, right? Like he's trying to, like, spit game. Those eyes say you trying to fuck? They don't really look scary. It's more like a, what's up, shawty? This is what they expected. We're thinking that he infected the other guy, right? Yeah, he did. They expected Angurius to be a regular dude in a suit too. This is what they found. Yep. He is transformed. He is one with the Angura suit. Okay, that was episode 2. Let's do a quick recap. They take the man in the suit to the doctors, okay, and they try to figure out what's wrong with him, but no one actually knows. Toho, the company that's shooting these movies, is trying to hide that there's been some crazy phenomenon going on with this man in the suit. They don't want people to know because they don't want to get sued, they don't want to get in trouble, la-di-da-di-da. So they're keeping it under wraps, but they're still shooting movies. And the man in the suit is still being cooperative. However, everything's going well until the last scene. He bites the guy in the Angura suit, which is supposed to be his enemy in the movie. I guess he infects him, and now the guy in the Angura suit is also a man in the suit. He's one with the suit. He's spreading this virus to where if you put on the suit and I infect you, you get the suit too. Is that caught up? Go back for what? All right, I don't know what this says, but it is a creepy picture of Godzilla. But I think how this adds to the lore, real shit, is this is what the guy in the Angura suit is imagining. I think this is what the guy in the Angura suit is imagining as he's being transformed into Angurus. He's seeing the Godzilla. I think we're in his POV right now. Screenshot it and put it in Google Translate. Wake up. You have a purpose. Stop trying to stop the inevitable. Hold on. I'm thinking this is what the Angurius guy is seeing, right? This is what Goji is saying to him. You're bigger than just a character in a movie. You have a purpose, bro. Stop trying to stop your transformation. Transform. Become one of us. This lore is sick. Always look in the comments. Right, so he's saying, help me. Someone help me. It hurts so much. It hurts. I can't get out. Please help me. Oh, God. That's the guy in the Angura suit. There is no God, just me, says Goji. Don't worry. I will make you whole again. You lost your family. That's why I take revenge. Kill those who wronged us. Who are you? Which is the guy in the Angura suit. It's Goji. Only Goji. Wait. Okay, because the Godzilla movie, if I remember correctly, is post Nagasaki? I think Goji's kind of like trying to come back and get revenge. Godzilla Encounter, 1962. It's catastrophic. The Titanic, terrifying battle. The mightiest monsters of all time. King Kong vs. Godzilla.
Blazing a trail of terror to his Japanese home.
To still shoot more movies after what happened to the other actor is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
See Godzilla this.
But they just want that money, bro. They want to make that money, bro. The man in the suit being the only Godzilla suit at the time, they used him for the next film again. And now he's going to transform the Godzilla guy. Turn on subtitles. Unavailable. With King Kong being an American film, the man in the suit wasn't having it. Oh yeah, he totally wants revenge against Americans. He doesn't like Americans. This is where I come in. I will be hiding my eyes and my name for me and my family's safety. Okay, so we're in this guy's POV. I was put into the job of being the cameraman. They told me what happened before and told me to stay quiet about it or I would be arrested. We'll call him John. But the truth needs to come out somehow. The man in the suit wasn't happy making a movie with the Americans. Toho producers forced him to look more appealing to a younger audience. He wasn't happy with how this all played out. He had a very bad dislike towards the actor in the King Kong suit, Shoichi Lirose. He either thought Shoichi was a traitor for portraying an American monster or saw something in him. We knew that he wasn't a big fan of the Americans. He would roar at them and try to attack them. We treated him like a lion at the zoo. Of course, bro. You said you freaking bombed my country. You killed my family is what it seems like. And now I want revenge. Now as Goji, I can get my revenge. We had to film one more scene. I was instructed to not stop filming. The script was for after destroying the big building, he would act to use his atomic ray breath on him. It did not go as planned. Oh, sweeps him off the feet. Come on, bro. You want this smoke? You want this smoke? Get out of here. Man in the suit trying to kill you for real, bro. He want the real smoke, bro. He doesn't like you, bro. I don't know. Like, just go. This is off script. No, we still on script. We still on script. What happened? The man in the suit would push Shiochi off the cliff, and I had to record it all. Shiochi, he rose. He rose it? There was a struggle in the water, splashing as one of them frantically tried to get out of the other's grasp. All right, this is off script. They really fighting for real, bro. But Toho said we're going to record it anyway. This is going to be good for the film. Only one of them rose from the water. Godzilla himself. I was sick to my stomach, not wanting to know what he had done to Shiochi. I got my other camera and ran. I tried to leave the long corridors of the Toho studio, wanting to take a quick breath of fresh air, but I heard screams from the room I had left. Oh my goodness. The power went out. Oh my goodness. Gojira's on a rampage right now. I used the flash of my camera trying to look around, frantically trying to find an exit. I heard someone's footsteps walking towards me. I thought it was an employee. I took a photo wanting to find an exit. Quick. John is fucked. It wasn't an employee. It was the man in the suit. Woo, buddy! Yeah, that's a scary sight to see, boy. That's a sight to see, boy. Photo, boy, run! Run! Uh-oh, we got some words right there. Go back. Do a recap. Let's do a recap. This episode we get Godzilla vs. King Kong. We find out that the POV of this whole story is by an American cameraman. He was instructed to come over and film the movie, and we get more into how much Godzilla hates, or the Gojira guy hates Americans. He does not like Americans at all. He was roaring at all Americans on set. He didn't want this Godzilla vs. King Kong thing to happen. They're making him look more cartoonish for the Americans. He hates that too. He's tired of the Americans coming in and taking everything over. He's tired of the Americans coming in and changing the landscape. He wants no more of it. So as they're in battle with King Kong, he takes it seriously. King Kong thinks it's a joke. They're fighting. He freaking pushes King Kong off the cliff, drowns his ass. He's dead. Cameraman, scared as hell, tries to run away, okay? He's trying to get out of there. But the man in the suit has found him in the hallway, and he might just be next for being an American. Let's see what the comments are saying. Description in English. We were supposed to make a movie about what happened, about what they did to my family, what they did to me. Oh, filthy traitors. I didn't pour my soul into this carcass to be entertained. And with those who killed my family, betrayer. Okay, man in the suit, Godzilla only signed up for this because he thought that these movies are gonna be about the tragedy of Nagasaki. And now that it's not, and suddenly we're fighting against American characters like King Kong, he's tight. He's pissed. He's like, you guys are all traitors. How could you side with those damn Americans, huh? How could you be a how could you do that? Yeah? Chat, are we caught up, you feel like? Is that about it? We good? We up? All right, next episode, depiction of growth, Godzilla analog horror. I was startled by the first encounter of the man in the suit. It made me more curious than ever. It might harm me of doing this, but I need answers. So I've gone to one of my friends who was smart with this stuff. I won't name her, so I'll call her Elisa. I called her, but she was in the middle of teaching her class. But she would still call me because of how curious she was. She never seen anything like this. So from the jump, John is snitching. All right, Toho Studios told John not to tell anybody anything. And what does he do? He runs off of set after the chaos and runs to some girl named Eliza or Elisa and tells her everything. Everything. Shows her the footage, shows her the pictures. This man is getting locked up. I recorded this section of the call.
Whatever this was caused wasn't from a pill. This is something else. Oh, God. This is the work of radiation. Holy.
Okay.
Holy shit. The man in the suit doesn't fuse with the suit instantly. His body explodes in the suit, then it reshapes itself in the suit.
Okay.
How do I explain this? Imagine a cream-filled donut, Without the cream, it's mostly a flat donut. That was the suit before, but because of the filling. The man, it basically filled up all the space. But him and a cream-filled donut are different. The cream and donut are separate entities. There is a barrier so they don't mix. The man in the suit, however, his skin, his flesh, his bones, it's fusing with the suit. His teeth would be the suit's. Whatever he took. It's mutating him. It's making him more like a creature than a human. Soon he will have animalistic properties, like using its teeth more effectively.
Okay.
And would be able to control his tail.
Okay.
He said his eyes could move, and that they are bloodshot. But in this photo, his eyes flashed back. Human eyes don't do that. You need to try and put him down. If not, it is probably too late for mankind.
Holy sh... So, as we just heard, he exploded in the suit due to radiation. Because this is, again, post Nagasaki, post the bomb. So I guess the radiation from that has carried over to this. And while he was in the suit, wearing it for so long, his body just exploded in there. And he became the suit. The suit is his skin. And now I don't think they can ever get it off him. He's just becoming this creature. His teeth are the creature's teeth. His eyes are the creature's eyes. I think because of this radiation, he's even more angry because he's like, the Americans caused this. I might as well use this creature I'm becoming to get my revenge. No? No? She said something about him mutating to the point that he looks like a beast. I question what he would look like when he is fully mutated. She corrected me. There is no stopping point for the mutation. She then told me to go to an artist and gave me a description that I sadly forgot now. John, you had one job, bro. Get the description. I told them to make the art and they complied. My Japanese would be a bit rusty because I thought I asked for one drawing but got 3. Here are the drawings. Yeah, these are pretty creepy. So apparently, he'll never stop mutating. So will he grow into the size of a Godzilla as well? Because she just said there is no stopping to his mutation. There is no stopping. Like, there is no fully formed. So, like, will he just become a freaking beast? Fiction of growth. Okay, let's read. Here's the description translated into English using Google Translate. I am not a monster. I will help you all. I will kill those who have wronged me, those who murdered my family, and those who supported them. You killed my family, monsters. This is low-key like a great story and low-key sad. Just a dude that lost his family, bro, and is filled with sorrow and anger, and the only thing he knows is revenge. He's like, I want my revenge, bro. How can they get away with this? Like, we can all relate to that in some way. Damn, watching these back, this is way better than I had thought it was the first time. Next episode. Suit trial. I snuck around the Toho building a day after the encounter with the man in the suit. I found a tape labeled suit trial. I realized this was some years after the Angurius incident. Let me just show it. Huh?
まずはスーツを着た男性から始めましょう。私たちは彼を留置場に入れました。
I can't read the
彼
top.
を訓練できるようになるまで彼がそこにいることを
Our
確認
camera has
しま
night
す。
vision, is all I see.
彼は光を破壊したが闇だけを破壊しましたが大丈夫で
He
す。
destroyed
私たちのカメラには暗視機能がありま
the
す。
fight and What are we looking at right now? Is that his tail region? Oh, hold on. Yeah, I've been, yeah, I've been, yeah. Let that beat play, let me spit on it. I don't give a damn, I'ma drill on it. They are trying to attract him using different sounds. Is that the play here? Oh, maybe you're right. Is that him coming out of the shadows here? Oh yeah, that's his face. Oh my God, the music in the background makes this too good. It makes this too freaking good. I don't like it. This is the point where a jump scare comes. Hold on, we got to do some reading on that one. There was a lot that I probably missed. We are fully aware of the situation we are in. We will do our best to test what threw me to here so they can train him. We will try and do some audio tests. Let's start with the man in the suit. We have him in a cell. Make sure he is there until you can train him. He destroyed the light and only the darkness, but that's okay. We have light. So they locked up the guy in a suit and they're trying to train him. And they're doing audio tests on him? Is that how they're training him? I'm lost. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm lost. Oh, this is 1958. So this is before the King Kong fight. And this is after the Angurius fight. Okay, after the Angurius fight, they had him locked up and they were running tests on him. Okay. Pretty much they just had him locked up the whole time and they're running tests on him. Is that it? They were running tests on him to see what was going on and to see if they can use him again for another movie, which is the King Kong movie. Are we up or what? Are we up or down? That was kind of tricky. But let us move on to the next one. Mailed message. I was mailed this tape. I don't think someone in the Toho studio made this. You don't understand. You killed my family. You Americans cheered when we lost. We lost our homes. We lost our families. You nuked us. The nuke took my wife. The nuke took my kids. Hiroshima was our home. I left for a business trip. You took everything from me. So I decided to return peace by getting rid of the people who wronged us. So this was sent personally by Goji himself, I believe. This was sent by the man in the suit himself to John. Oh. I'ma just keep it a buck with you, bro. You Americans are the reason why I've been created. You're the reason for my monstrous behavior. You deserve death. You took my whole life from me, bro. You took my wife, my kids, while I was out of town. And you cheered about it after that nuke? The only way to make this right is revenge. How did he do that? I mean, I think he still got his human conscious in there, right? He still knows what's happening. I just don't think he can communicate. I don't know if he has a beast brain. All right, what does this say? All right, it just says you took everything from me, all right? So that's pretty much the whole message. You took everything from me, and now it's war. Okay, so this time, we're in 1962 again, chat. So this is actually after that John, the main character is what we're calling him. This is after he finds out about how the man in the suit is growing. Once he learns about that, I think the man in the suit knows that. He sends him a message saying, "You can't stop me." Are we up? I think we're up. Anybody have anything to add saying, nah, you missed this, you missed that? Dorsal extraction. I recently got 2 sets of mail. They were shabby, but they came from Toho. They didn't look professional. They looked sloppy. One was how nobody at Toho mailed me the weird package, even though the mailing address was from there. Second was that I was fired. They must have thought I was telling people this. They were correct. Of course, you're out there snitching, bro. Can't have that. You're let go. Thankfully, I had befriended someone to be a spy and get me photos and tapes of what was happening. He's got someone on the inside. This man, John, is the ultimate journalist, bro. Ultimate detective. He came here earlier with a tape called, AKA Dorsal Extraction. We will try and get him out of the suit. We are unsure if this is going to work. I'm trying to pull him out, bro. They said we can't keep having this, man. He's got to go. We've got to see if we can remove him from. He's turning into a beast. The thing is, does he want to be removed is the question. Is this evidence of them trying to extract? He was very cooperative. Okay, he wants to get out. We thought it would hurt him, but it didn't. The results are fantastic. I'm surprised that isn't the end, because the spy told me that after 2 minutes of this being filmed, the man in the suit would attack a man with a camera. He told me the flash from the camera hurt his eyes. The person took photos while they ran. These are the photos. Got his foot. Oh, he didn't get out the suit, huh? I don't think it worked. I thought you said the results are fantastic. You look stronger than before. Oh my God. There's no longer a man in that suit. Hold on. So the extraction didn't work. They tried to cut him out of the suit. Didn't work at all. Hold on, let's check what this says. I'm beautiful in the dark. Why would he say that? Does he really not want to come out of the suit? I think he's saying he's beautiful in the suit. Is that what that means? Oh, don't flash me with the camera. I don't like to see the light. I like to be in the dark. Like, don't flash me with the camera. That makes sense, right? I think this episode was pretty simple. They try to cut him out of the suit. They said the results are fantastic, but doesn't seem fantastic because when the cameraman flashed the light, the man in the suit got angry, attacked him. While the cameraman was running away, the man in the suit was chasing him, and the guy got some pretty good pics of it. And that's what we got. I think we're up. Now, after that, we are going back to 1956, back to the Angurius suit incident. This was a year after the Angurius suit incident. That happened in 1955. Now we're hopping to 1956. After digging for it, they had finally found it. He finally got the tape I wanted. I want to know what happened to the man in the Angurius suit. We have tried our best to comply with the other person mutated in the suit, but his persistence hurts our finances. People want to see him, but he doesn't want to be seen. He says, I'm a monster now, bro. I don't want anybody to see me like this. I'm a monster now. I was confused at first. This was all the tape they got? Then he started to explain. He explained that the next movie was supposed to be the man in the Angura suit versus the man in the suit. They have tried their best wanting to comply with Angurus, like if they were training a dog to do tricks. He snapped a photo of them trying to comply with the Angurus. Alright, they're trying to train him. They said they were going to use force on him, using tasers and such. To get him to star in the movie? How long is that gonna last? But he warned me that there was a movie in the works. Something about Godzilla battling a giant moth. Hold on, dog. Go back. Go the freak back. Why can't they listen? I just want to be human again. Okay, so I think this here is from the guy in the Angura suit. He just wants to be human again. They're trying to get him to star in this movie. They're trying to get him to star in the man in the suit versus the man in the Angura suit. And he's like, bro, I don't want to do this. I don't fucking want to do this shit. And they're saying, you're gonna do this, and we're gonna tase the shit out of you to get you to do this. I don't think he ends up doing it, right? Because then they decide to go with the giant moth, right? Because then they decide, honestly, maybe f it, we're just gonna have Gojira battle the giant moth. I don't think we're up anymore, chat. I don't think we're up anymore, bruh. I think we're losing something, bruh. We're missing some shit. The giant moth is called Mothra. Those are different movies. Okay, let's see. Let's see where we come to. Let's see where we come to. The next one is Rare Newspaper. We are skipping to 1964. This is post dorsal extraction, where they try to get the man in the suit out of the suit, and it's also post mailed message when John receives the message from the man in the suit. I tried to get off of this situation and just leave Japan, but if I tried to, I'd probably be arrested. I went too far into this rabbit hole, too far to the point I can't get out. It just keeps getting worse. Alright, so we have John here, who's too deep in the rabbit hole now. He's got videos recorded, he's got everything. Somewhere in the making of the new movie, the man in the suit somehow escaped. How do I know this? Because you have a spy still? It was on the news. Oh, he's getting huge too. He's still mutating and he's getting bigger and bigger. Title: Monstrous Movie. Monster sighting. Sightings and witnesses have seen a creature that resembles a lanky and tall Godzilla. One late night, couple started to travel home as the husband took some photos. The husband was a photographer and thought taking a picture of the road would be an inspiration to his next photo piece. But what he saw down the road was something he never expected in his life. Was something he thought he would never witness. It was the man in the suit. Holy moly. That's a good pick right there, dude. Around later that night, a boy would see a silhouette of this mysterious beast. Thinking it was Godzilla, he stormed outside with a camera, trying to take a photo of it. What? What? These were the photos he was able to take. We have tried to interview the kid, asking him what he had seen and to draw a picture of the creature. I've seen the film with my dad. I know what Godzilla would look like, said the kid. The thing I saw outside on the street wasn't Godzilla. Oh, shoot. The kid said, bro, that's not Godzilla. I don't know what that is, but that's an abomination. What was it then, son? What was it? The beast's skin looked fake, yet real. Very uncanny. I don't think it was a creature. It might be some man in a suit. I don't know how I can explain his face. It somehow kept changing. I think it's because of the lack of sleep, or he's just mutating right in front of your eyes. But I do remember one of his faces. He quickly drew a drawing of it. Oh my God! Toho got wind of this fast, explaining this was a promotion for their new movie. Toho covering shit up once again. Somehow they were able to stop any more photos of this story from printing again. Somehow. Money can do a lot, bro. Money can stop the newspapers, bro. Money can hide the truth, doggo. And Toho knows that. I have too many questions. What was he even doing outside? How did he escape? Were Toho able to catch him? The moth. Okay, hold on. Quick recap. So, this is 1964. This is post-dorsal extraction. After they try to extract him, this is 2 years after that, he escapes. He's on the run. I don't know how he got out. I don't know what happened, but he was just walking past houses, living a normal life outside. It hit the newspaper. It was everywhere. Kids were taking pictures. Random people were taking pictures, and Toho covers it up. Toho says, oh no, we can't have this getting out there that we have some mutation in a suit. We got to hide this. We're gonna say that it was just a promotion. We thought it was cool, and I know you guys are gonna love the new movie because of this. That was pretty sick, right? And they used their money to do that. What we don't know is, did they ever recapture him? Did they ever get him back in? How did he escape? Why did he escape and just walk around and do nothing? Are we up on that? Translation: this place, the outside air, the cars, the windows, the house. Did they just move on? Will we forget? Okay. He was touring. He was like, he left, he wanted to see the outside after being caged up, right? Because this is post having him locked up, I believe. And he wanted to see the outside. He was like, everyone's just moved on. Everyone's just living a normal life again. After what the Americans did to us, after they bombed us, after they took our families, our kids, our wives, our friends. What do you guys mean, move on? Correct? Are we up? All right, next one is Masura suit incident, Godzilla analog horror. This is 1964, so this is in the same year as Toho covers up the newspaper. They are now releasing the Moth movie. So I'm gonna assume that Gojira also transforms the moth. If I remember correctly, that's what happens. Oh no. Maybe that's not what happened. What's happening? What's happening? The spy I had befriended had told me what happened during that time. The man in the suit had escaped. Okay, so we're now going to find out what happened when he escaped. He had told me that something went wrong. He said this happened because of what conditions the man in the suit was in. Is he even eating in there? He was lathered with some paste that made him look different and a bit shiny. He had to wear a glossy type of contact so they could hide his bloodshot eyes. He was forced to withstand high wind. Alright, so Toho are abusing this man. Toho are abusing him. He was dragged around. He was treated like a circus animal. During production, instead of the man in the suit fighting another man in a monster suit, it would be replaced by a puppet. Okay, so Toho has learned their lesson. They said, nah, brother, you've transformed one person in the Angura suit and you killed the other guy in the King Kong suit. We cannot have this mistake again. Finally, they learned something, and so they replaced it with a moth puppet this time. The man in the suit saw Masura, the puppet moth, as a living being. He thought someone was inside the puppet because of how lifelike it acted. So he freaking jumped on it and started attacking. Rough. Come here, You taste like chicken, yago. Toho thought this was a very smart tactic until they realized they had a problem. Someone needed to be in one of the larva suits. One female actor thought it was a good idea because of how much security they had, so agreed to be in one of the shots being inside the larva suit. Damn, bro. It was originally her first day on the job and invited her parents to see her act. Her parents didn't care about what character she was in the movie. They were happy that she was even included in production. Bring your parents to set? Bring your parents to set? My first day on the job. You guys are gonna be so excited for me. You're gonna be so happy to see me. Sadly, the amount of security isn't going to help her out of the trap she put herself in. She's done, isn't she? She's the second one infected now? In one of the scenes they were filming, the man in the suit snapped. Going after the Masura puppet, biting onto it. After realizing that the moth was a puppet, he would go ballistic and charged after the woman in the larva suit. This is what they expected. suit charges forward against the other suit. Nyak! Bites on it. The larva suit had plenty of headroom for her to duck down, but that won't stop the man from charging deeper. She thought she had the room to get away, but he just kept biting. While her head gets bitten, her parents see everything. They tried to intervene. Godzilla said, hell nah. They were both mauled to death. Okay, I don't remember that part. Okay. Alright, this is just an unfortunate case, bro. This is just like, I thought she was gonna be the only one to get bit. I really did. I don't know what I thought was gonna happen to them, but damn. After mauling them, the man in the suit would immediately try and protect the larva suit, but the production crew were ready this time. With tasers, they stunned him away from the larva suit. In some fit of rage, he barges through security and escapes. There was a team that was quickly dispatched to catch the man in the suit. 4 men were tasked to stay with the larva suit, wanting to try and get her out of the suit. The spy was in the team to get the man in the suit. It took an hour to find him. You can't catch me. They saw him looking around the forest as if he was just wandering around and looking at nature as if he was calm. I think this is his first time seeing outside in years. He doesn't remember that it was peaceful. The calmness broke as it saw the people trying to capture it. The man in the suit was surrounded. Then it would start to shake violently. Pretty sure in this part it freaking starts puking or something. He twitched as a sudden sound, as if he was vibrating. It vomited a red boiling liquid, presumably his own blood. Is it like his blood mixed with radiation? It was probably a last resort the creature had, but somehow they had a hold of the beast and took it back. Spy took a picture of what was left. Created a freaking pond, bro. Don't go near that. They left quickly to go put the man in the suit into a secure place. They feared the worst coming back. This is what they expected. Oh no, the woman in the larva suit has become the suit. He's become the suit. It happened again. This is what they... Wait, if this is what they expected, what happened? This is what they found. Did she become actual larva? Is that what just happened? Like, is she what? She's connected to the roof and she's just in there? Hold on. What's the translation? Reborn. recap. This is 1964. So this incident is what was caught in the newspaper. This is the same year. So man in the suit is getting disrespected. All right, they're thrashing him around. They're mistreating him on set. They're overworking him. And during his fight with the Mothman, with the moth creature, he gets pissed off, snaps, tries to kill the moth, realizes there's nothing in there. He's like, this is a f***ing puppet. You fuckers, you f*** with me again. You f*** with me again. He gets pissed, goes after the girl, goes after the larva who he knows is the person inside there. Ha! Eats it, bites it, kills her parents, runs out of there and sees his country. He's out there and he's seeing his land and he's like, oh my God, everyone just moved on? Like, why is it so peaceful out here? Do we not remember what the Americans did? Do you not remember how they ruined our family? And he's just seeing the land, and then the humans pull up to capture him. They capture him. He does this weird vomiting thing for I don't know what. Maybe the suit is getting to him. Maybe it's too much for him. I don't know. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And then the lady in the larva suit is reborn into this. I think we're up. I think. I'm getting lost as we go on, but we down, bro? I don't know, bro. All right, this is also 1964. So this is the same year as newspaper. All right, this is the same year he escapes. Like, all that's the same. And this is the same year the girl gets turned into the larva and her parents die. This is all in the same year. All right? Okay. I've gotten several updates on what happened after the Masura incident. 7 important things happened during that. The spy had passed by a room where a Toho executive and a government figure were talking. And Toho is going to be talking about covering up this mess. Movie executives and the government working together is never a good thing. They were talking about the current state on the matter, talking about the cocoon, the current state Gojira was in, the news, etc. The most important detail I got from that was that I finally knew who was helping them along with hiding this. Why would they want this to get out? Secondly, was the cocoon. The cocoon, or chrysalis, was forming in one of the warehouses that stored the props for filmmaking. Oh, it's still going. They got people to try and take it off, but when touching the cocoon, it sprayed an orange gas that flooded the room, presumably being something radioactive or poisonous. Thankfully, no one got hurt. They evacuated the warehouse instead of removing it. They want to keep it. Studying purposes, maybe? I'm very agitated about this whole situation. They're doing stupid little mistakes that ruin other people's lives. Thirdly, scientists or specialists arrive on the scene where the man in the suit released his blood, expecting the same portal from before, but they were met with this. Oh yeah, it's definitely radioactive. Something is about to grow out of that motherfucker. It's definitely radioactive. Don't go near that, bro. Is he able to create a creature from his vomit? It had gotten so bad that they needed people in hazmat suits so they can come closer to the puddle. As they looked at the puddle, they realized they needed to shut down the area. They were too afraid to touch the substance, so they closed down the area. Fourthly, someone at the scene of the puddle said they could have seen an eyeball in the foaming puddle. They weren't too sure to believe their claims, thinking it could have been a hoax. Oh yeah, something's growing out of that, baby. The man in the suit is birthing babies. He's puking. I think he's able to puke up creatures? They weren't taking any chances, looking closer if they could find the eye in the puddle. They weren't successful for finding the eye in the puddle. The area around it was shut down. But fifthly, I found out that they were going to make another movie, despite what is going. Toho don't give a shiza. Sixth, I've gotten mail from one of my daughters. Me, mommy, you, camera. Who's that? We miss you, Daddy. Dear, I'm worried about you. It was It was only supposed to be one movie. Are you something? Are you staying more? Are you okay? What's going on? I miss them. John wants to go home. I'm stuck here, only here to show what happened. Wait, so where is Jean right now again? Is he in jail? He got arrested for snitching, right? He got arrested for telling the public. I think they eventually caught him, and I think he's arrested, correct? I think he's in jail. I think they caught him. He's either hiding or in jail. He's something. He's one of those, bro. I want to go home, but I can't. Last thing I got updated on was getting a concept art for what the new monster would be like. This time I'm going to try and intervene. Oh, John's crazy. John wants to take this in his own hands. He's crazy. I can't let this happen. Not for the third time. Alright, so yeah, we got 7 updates on it. This is what I heard from the conversation. We already made our deal whenever it bit onto the Angurius actor. Yeah, but we as a company don't want this anymore. Too late. It was your fault. You made the second movie. Then the one after that. I get it, but why even keep it alive? Why do we have to keep it? That is classified information. But why must we keep it? If we took it and someone else sees the abomination, both of us are going to fall. But if you do it, we will be in your favor. We don't want to scare the public. Interesting. Besides, the deal was that we keep quiet if you supply us enough yen from your kaiju movies. What I'm confused about is whether you took him to do audio tests on him in 1956. There was a tape that was misplaced with a speech that angered him. It was some sort of misinput. You're positive? Yes. Alright, so the government took him to do those audio tests, right? And they're saying it was some sort of misinput, and then Toho saying, are you sure? Government saying yes. Toho saying, why must you make our company associated with it, like the logo and everything? Didn't I tell you that answer? I apologize, forgiven. Just wanted to inform you that we have a script in works about a movie with a 3-headed monster, and if you have another incident, don't worry. This costume will be fitted with some puppeteering. Thicker skin made of a material that he can't chomp on. Will be good. Good. And if another incident happens, you will be stuck to make another suit for Gojira. Hire a new suit actor. Make sure that suit is sanitized and clean. And what will you do with the man in the suit? That's classified information. Okay. So the government and Toho, well, the government is forcing Toho to keep making these movies. To keep doing this and to keep making money, because it's a win-win for the government. It's like no one will find out about the man in the suit and we get to make more money. Right? Are we clean on that? But they're saying if an incident happens again, they're coming and they're taking away the man in the suit, and they'll have to find somebody else. We don't know what we'll do with them though. Huh? Are we up? Are we up on that? I think we're up, bro. And then lastly, the man who's recording all of this, his POV, John, he misses his family. He wants to go home to his family, but all he can do is stay and expose this operation happening. Because it's and just like Goji, he misses his family, you know. So maybe he can relate to Goji by the end of this and be like, man, I understand why you did all this, bro. Like I get what it's like in a way. The next one is the Ghidorah suit incident, which is the 3-headed monster that they talked about in this one. This is all happening in the same year. He just bit the larva in 1964, and they're dropping another movie with a 3-headed monster in the same year and saying this one will be better. We have a padded suit that no one can get through.
Nothing the screen has ever shown before can surpass the thrills of Ghidra, a 3-headed monster.
Ghidorah. Alright, so there's no human in this, right? Just a puppet. Toho decided to be more careful and cautious during filming their next film. Their plan was to make a semi-puppet, semi-suit. The reasoning for this is to possibly confuse the man in the suit. Toho had been testing with new materials that would be resistant to heavy damage. But this is the man in the suit we're talking about, dog. He has radioactive teeth. These materials consisted of redacted, redacted, and redacted. The lower body would have this toughened material. And someone is getting in? The head and neck, however, were made for puppeteering, meaning they wouldn't be made of this material. Most other kaiju that were in the film were puppets, learning from their mistakes from last time. The larva for Mothra was now a puppet. This time, I will intervene. All right, John is intervening in this one. All right? Our journalist is going to intervene. He doesn't want this to happen anymore. He's got a gun? John! John, what you think you about to do with a gun? I know it sounds risky to go to a workplace with a shotgun, but this thing needs to be put down once and for all. Nick, you think you're going to put down a man in a suit puking up blood, atomic blood, with this? You about to find out today, John. His appearance changes. I'm not sure how. It might be Toho's doing. Toho's team were incredibly confident about this plan. However, their confidence was put to the test. They only had one last thing to film. The man in the suit was behaving properly because of heavy security. The man in the suit couldn't possibly take a bite out of the suit actor because of the toughened material. Okay, so there's a suit in the bottom, puppets up top. However, they have forgotten about one thing. According to how it was built, the neck and head were the most vulnerable parts. And the man in the suit bit the freaking neck. The neck and head was supported by the suit actor's arms and hands. He's gonna bite right into the freaking middle, bro. There was a contraption that makes it so the suit actor would pull on a lever to open the mouth of Ghidorah. In one of the last shots, the man in the suit would just stay there, not moving. He's planning something. Then he would start to shake violently. Oh, he's gonna puke at him. He's gonna puke down his mouth. He's gonna puke down his mouth! The team on the set tried to do something, but the suit actor for Ghidorah got too close. The suit actor's gonna open his mouth. The man in the suit's gonna puke in it. The man in the suit would bite onto the head of Ghidorah. Oh, I'm lying. Wait, it's just the head though. That's where the puppet is, right? Nothing, he's still good. The guy's still good. The man in the suit would puke the same red boiling substance from before. Oh, it's gonna go down this, it's over. The acidic substance ran through the suit actor's arm that supported the neck. This was when I started to enter the studio. However, some of the workers there were confused. They might be confused about me bringing a guitar case, the shotgun I brought being inside of it. Honestly, can't trust anybody with a guitar case in these days, man. They stopped me and asked me a question. Where have you been? Yeah, where have you been, John? I thought you went back to America, bro. I'm so confused. I asked, wasn't I fired? Yeah, you were fired, but where were you? You never were, they replied. What? As I barged through, ignoring their comment, I realized that the set they were in had a power box in the room. He must have noticed me because after puking his acidic blood in the head of the Ghidorah suit, he faced the power box. It happened so fast. He's gonna cut it off, gonna cut the power, and it's just gonna be chaos. Roar! 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 Oh, this was the bit he sent us. Gunshots. He pulled the trigger. He's alive. Did he kill him? He's down. He's down. John did it! so he thought? I see eyes right here, bro. Is he about to get back up? What are we looking at right now? Are we inside the suit? What is that? Whoa, 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 whoa there, buddy. What does that say? Get this in a translator. Let's get this to a translator. Fast as possible. You can't. That's mad. Are those claws? Are those his claws? That was a cold ass line, dog. That was a cold ass line. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Okay. Let's recap that episode, and then we're gonna recap the whole thing. Ghidorah suit incident. So they filmed the next movie. They filmed the next movie in the same year as the Masura suit incident. They decided to film this Ghidorah suit incident with the three-headed monster. Toho thought they had done something better by making the suit harder to penetrate, right? They made the top three heads easy to puppeteer, but they made the bottom harder to penetrate so Godzilla couldn't bite into him. They thought they wouldn't have another incident. In that case, John wanted to stop it all. All right, John is like, dog, this has gone on for too long. Toho and the government have been hiding this from the world for too long, and this is getting crazy. This is getting nuts. So John takes it in his own hand, pulls up his shotgun, and pulls up to the set. As he's pulling up to the set, Godzilla and Ghidorah are fighting. Then out of nowhere, Godzilla just stops moving, right? And another one of his weird panic attacks is happening. And as his panic attack is happening, Ghidorah gets too close, and Toho finds out where they fucked up. Where the guy in the suit is able to puppeteer, he can open the suit mouth, all right? And as he came closer to Godzilla, Godzilla bit on the guy's head, I think as the guy was opening the mouth, and puked up his atomic blood in there, which maybe killed the guy? Because as that was happening, John pulls up, Godzilla sees him, he's like, oh, this fucking American is back, I'm after your ass. Fucking American is back, all of this, I want you. Chases John down some hallways. John takes it in his own hand, pulls out the shotty, boom! We think Godzilla's dead, but he's not. Because in his words, you can't kill God. Cold ass line right there. Did that make sense? Did that make any sense right there? Okay, all right. Now, we're going to use, I'm gonna set a timer right now. Is Unknowingly in here? All right, Unknowingly. I'm gonna set a timer, and the goal is to try and describe this to you in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, to try to get this whole thing to you in 10 minutes. Starting in 1954. Matter of fact, it starts before that. It starts during when Japan gets bombed, okay? This main character, the man in the suit, loses his wife, he loses his kids, all right? And he was on a business trip the whole time. And of course that made him angry. He was upset, he was sad, he was in sorrow. He comes back, and in 1954 he gets the part to play the man in the suit. This suit made him feel like he had power. It made him feel like he had power, so he loves the suit. He never takes it off, ever. He just wears it everywhere. He takes his breaks in the suit. He pees in the suit. He sleeps in the suit. Takes it home even when they tell him not to. The suit is just his home. It makes him feel powerful. Suddenly, out of nowhere, when they try to get him out of the suit one day, he can't get out. He has formed to the suit due to, I think, radiation that formed him to the suit. He might have taken something with radiation. He might have eaten something with radiation, but now he can't get out of the suit, and he's stuck in this suit the whole time, bro. He's stuck in the suit the whole time. And Toho doesn't want this word to get out, all right? They know about this. They don't want this word to get out, and they're still continuing to shoot movies. They make more movies. They make another movie, and it's the Godzilla vs. Angurius. And during that incident, Godzilla sees Angurius as a real enemy and bites into his ass. Bites him. Hum! Right? And with that, Angurius gets infected by the radiation and also fills out the full suit. No? He also fills out the full suit. Hold on. I'm losing it. I can't think. All right, and I want to skip to. I'm losing it. Okay. And as he bites Angurius, he tells Angurius that to just take it, bro. This is what we were created for, right? You have power in this suit. We're gonna take revenge on the Americans, right? And we learn that the whole reason that he's in this suit and doing all of this is because he wants revenge for his family. He wants revenge on the Americans, all right? And we also find out that he keeps mutating in that suit, and he'll probably never stop mutating, and no one really knows why. No one really knows if it's because he ate something or just some crazy act of random as to why he's transforming in there, right? In that same year, I believe the main character, John, we'll call him, the guy who was on the set filming, he gets a message from the man in the suit pretty much telling him his actions, right? Saying why I'm doing this. You killed my family, you killed my wife. And John thinks it's from Toho, but it's not from Toho. It's from the actual Gojira, who's just giving him his reasons, his motives, and why he hates him in the first place. But before that, hold on, I missed something. But before that, after the Angura incident, there is also a King Kong incident. And that's when we really find out that Gojira hates Americans. He sees the King Kong, he was like, how dare we as Japanese bring these monkey-ass Americans in here to take over our set? How dare we allow them to walk in here and cartoonize us and make us look weak again? How dare you let them in here? He didn't like the guy in the King Kong suit at all. He didn't like him as he looked at him, even though the guy in the King Kong suit was Japanese. But he was like, nah, bro, you're a traitor. You're all traitors. Everybody here is a traitor. And he pushes the King Kong suit off the cliff. He falls in the water. I think he dies. He dies in there, bro. Right? And after that, Toho tries to take things into their old hands. They think it's getting out of hand. They want to extract him from the suit. So they try to cut the suit open, right? They're trying to get it open, and it's not working. Or they say it works. They say the results were successful. But as they're saying that, someone flashes a camera, and the guy goes crazy. The man in the suit goes crazy and attacks the cameraman. And we see some crazy pictures of him. We see it as he's slowly transforming more into this crazy Godzilla creature, Crazy Godzilla creature. And then 2 years go by, right? 2 years go by. I think they have the man in the suit trapped in a cage. I think they have him caged up. They're mistreating him. They're abusing him this whole time in these 2 years. And then from 1962 to 1964, they finally decide to shoot another movie, the Moth movie, right? They decide to shoot this Moth movie, and they're abusing him even more in this movie. They're dragging him. They're fucking him up. And during that, he snaps. He fucking freaks out. He tries to bite into the moth. However, the moth is only a puppet, right? The moth is only a puppet. And when he finds out it's a puppet, he says, F-. He rages even more. And Toho had f***ed up here because Toho let an actress be inside one of the larvae, just an extra character on the side. But the man in the suit saw them put her in there, and he bites onto it, grabs that shit, and turns her into a freaking cocoon, and also kills her parents on her first day on set. She was just trying to be a side character. Rip to her. He then escapes, runs out on the street, and sees his country. Right? He then escapes, runs out on the street. I know. He then escapes, runs out on the street, and sees his country and says, oh my God, why is everybody at peace here? Why is it peaceful out here? Do they not remember what happened? Do they not remember what they did to our family, our kids, our wives? And while he's out there, I think he has a panic attack, and he pukes all over the ground, causing some radioactive mud. Some radioactive mud. But then in that same year, no. But then we find out that the reason why Godzilla keeps ending up in more movies, even though he's a f***ing psycho and chaotic, is because Toho and the government have a deal that they have to keep making more movies to make more money, okay? And that the only way that Godzilla won't escape and cause a ruckus at the same time is if they keep making more movies. and just keep saying this crazy stuff they're hearing is a part of the promotion, right? And then they make another movie in that same year, a 3-headed monster. And this is the last movie they make, I think. And in this movie, the Toho changes something. They make the suit stronger, so it's hard to bite into, right? But they f***ed up because the head is a puppet. Freaking Godzilla bites into the head, spreads his atomic blast down there, that freaking blood, and I think he kills the guy. But as they're doing that, we forget about John. John is the one who's writing this whole story. He walks in and says, I have to end this. If the government's not gonna end this, I am. Man in the suit sees him, chases him down. John hits him with the shotgun, thinks he kills him, but he's not dead. Man in the suit says, God cannot die. I'm not dying today. I remember what you Americans did, and if the Japanese won't stop it, I will. I'm killing everybody. That's all I got. That's all I got. That was just a spew of words. That was just a spew of words, but annoyingly, did it make sense? Yeah, did it make sense? Fill me in on what we missed. What did we miss there, bro? I was missing a lot, bro. I feel like I was all over the place right there, dog. I'm not gonna lie. I think you missed the Angurius suit in 1956. I forgot what happened there. I forgot the scenario, bro. I should have been taking notes. Damn, bro. Are we on track, though? Are we on track on the story? We're on track. That's all I needed to hear, bro. That's all I need to hear. Something like that.